Hello, everybody. This is Josh Scorcher, and today we are actually going into Curse of Strahd. I'm gonna get to. Yeah.
So, a long time coming.
Oh yes, it's been a long time coming. So yes, the party has recently. So the party went through a little prologue designed by me with some input from Jeremy, and and yeah, it was quite the harrowing experience.
Ooh, that bodes well.
Yeah, it's
understatement.
putting it mildly.
Yeah, and long story short, it's not getting old anytime soon. But yes, so
we also all leveled up.
Yes, plus you all have leveled up. You are now level 2.
Woohoo!
Yes. And okay, so where did I put these? Yeah, so you know, as much as I do like this map that you guys have, there's something that bothers me about. Like it's good for training, but I don't know, I feel like something bothers me about it.
It is rather gloomy looking.
I don't know what to do.
Ate the floor lava?
I don't know.
No.
Give me 1 second. I think I know what to do. Watch this.
Oh.
Why do I feel like we're about to play a video game now? Because this is exactly what it feels like.
Yeah, this looks like something out of Lies of P.
Every Dark Souls games ever.
Yeah, it kind of looks like every Soulsborne ever.
As a Soulsborne fan, I can kind of agree with that.
Well,
I mean, you got
it's
Sekiro, so there's that.
So yes, I think I like this a lot better. But yes. So, before we begin, those in the chat, if you would like to influence how this story goes, you can super chat or donate bits. In the top right corner, you can see how much. If you donate a certain number of bits, you can add potentially boons and curses to the party. Now, these are weighted in favor of boons, but just know, if you want to help the party out with something, there is a chance you could also hinder them. I believe Skyblaze last time gave you guys something that prevented any of you from dying. It was a very clutch, very clutch boon. It's a boon! A boon! Boon!
Yeah. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention this the last session, but thank you, Sky, for pulling our butts out of the fire at that time.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I agree with Ari.
It was pretty close that one time.
The Ari strikes again.
Yeah.
There's a super chat.
Oh, we already got a super chat. Okie dokie.
Hashtag.
All right, Oscar Salas immediately get all curses. So let's see what we got.
Now, if it's curses and boing boing, is boing boing a boon?
It is a boon. It is a boon.
Immediately all get curses.
He almost said it. Oh, we are so close.
You're so close. Cool. All right. So
At least Ari's on our side of this.
So,
Gotta corrupt him someday, Ari.
oh, and we've
Yeah.
got a 10 pounds from Cat Gorgon.
Also, that would be Feline Medusa, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's her. Yeah, it's her icon.
All right, we got a major. I really should have increased the price of these.
Please let it be a
You
boon.
said that last time.
and I forgot to increase the price, but you know.
Or you should add 50 plus and 10 and 100 plus.
Okay.
Mm.
That's another boon. It won't come
Yes.
into effect until combat, though.
Okay.
It's another.
Fine.
Well, it's a boon that's consequential, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yes. So I believe we can begin. So
Let's go. Smile with horns.
So, I believe last time the party had discovered that the town was under the control, loosely thereof, of a false Hydra. Through investigations and clever deductions, they were able to find its lair, determine what they think is its origin, and eventually defeat it. It was a pretty rough battle. Like it's a couple of you almost died. Notice my meme trash darling. No. And it's been a while since those events, and there are still some loose ends that need to be taken care of. So why don't we take a look at where our heroes have landed?
I'm pretty sure using a false Hydra is a federal offense in these parts.
She will not be ignored.
You know, Josh could just not roll the boon or the curse.
Come on, bring the minor boob.
Roll the boob, roll the boob, roll the boob.
Can we not?
Too late.
Can we not and just say that we did?
He is so
Alright.
dead on the inside.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's
This
okay. So this is always kind of a weird feeling for me, because when my wife super chats me, it feels like she's paying me with my own money.
Yes, but she knows where you sleep.
Anyway, shall we get started?
Yes. Anyway, back
Oh,
to
that was a
Dread and Terror.
that was a curse, and it cancels out a previous boon.
Man,
Thanks,
every
Ari.
time.
Oh.
Yeah, every time. This is the second time Ari's given us one. It's ended up as a curse.
No, I didn't.
We appreciate the effort, though.
Love you. All right. So,
Notice the meme, honey.
Oh, I love stream delay between Discord and the stream.
notice-
Oh. Ooh.
All
that's
right.
pretty.
So. Do-do-do. So we open up back in the town of Lionsmouth. Everybody has been gathered back together because they felt that their duties weren't quite finished here.
All
Everybody,
but one.
all but one, who was understandably has gone through a bit more trauma than most others. So I'd imagine the rest of the group has some thoughts on that. You open up in the Two Brothers Inn. So, everyone has met back up. What do you do?
Well, Johanna says, at least I can know I can trust the water again.
Well, we know why the water was painted now.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys can actually look out the window, and the place where the well was now looks like this. And of course it pulled that. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Also, hello, Sky.
There we go.
There we go.
Wait, are those crows or pigeons?
Those are pigeons.
Yeah, they're pigeons.
There's wildlife coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wildlife's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to see that the birds have returned.
It's
Indeed.
nice to actually see the sun again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The innkeeper looks at you. Yeah, stars say it looks like an actual town again.
I mean, you can see clearly now that the rain is gone.
No, I'm just back there.
Yes. So, things have been very melancholy since everything was revealed.
Any word on the re-elections for mayor?
And super chat. By the way, you're correct.
Yes.
Another super chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh wow, we got some super chats here. Yeah. I think just to let you guys know, I think during the break I'm gonna increase the price of the major boons.
Yeah, this is getting a little excessive.
Yeah, getting a little ridiculous. That's not gonna come into effect for a while, but
Okay, I'll be back 1 moment.
okay.
Don't be long.
All right. But yeah, so that's what the color of the streets are. Okay. Gonna grab that, and there we go. But yes. So what? And the tavern owner, he says, "So, what are your guys' plans now?"
We still want to aid the town in the disposal of these postmen.
Speaking of which, what's the word on the streets regarding them? I know they seem to have gone underground ever since the incident, but I don't know. I keep hearing rumors every now and then, and they seem to be. And I can't help but shake the feeling that they're related to something bigger.
Okay,
Like this is just a tentacle
hang on,
of.
someone's breathing into the mic.
Like this is just the tentacle of a larger kraken, as it were.
Hold on. The Two Brothers Inn was supposedly just a name. But could the false Hydra have eaten
Those were
one
my
brother
thoughts.
and left the other to think he's an
Can't be
only
that
child?
easy.
I wouldn't call what we did easy,
so that's
but
what color
yes.
RHE streets are.
Yeah.
Forgive me, I meant simple.
I get what you were trying to put across. But there's still too many variables. The vision on the... Actually, Did we happen to get any information from the Equinox, Josh?
Yes, you did. From the prayer of Lathander at the Equinox, you know that the individual known as Nash has retreated to the mountain area west of Lionsmouth.
From what we know, the region where Nash has supposedly fled to, that's still uncharted territory. Even in a relatively civilized part of this region. I hear all sorts of strange rumors out there.
I'd be careful about going into those mountains. It gets misty over there, and you could get easily lost. A lot of people who head into that valley don't come out.
You think I wouldn't have brought this if I hadn't accounted for that? He hefts his lantern onto the table.
I mean, that lantern was very useful, but I'm just saying, as a seasoned adventurer, I must exercise caution. The only people who seem to be able to come in and out there with ease are some strangely dressed travelers.
Strangely dressed, you say?
Yes, brightly colored. Sometimes a little patchwork. They come in a lot of covered wagons.
Covered wagon.
Yes.
Can I roll a society check for that?
Sure.
We thank you for your advice, and we will keep it in mind moving forward.
All right. So, whatever these people are, you have no recollection of them.
And these travelers, they're human?
Oh,
Not
yes.
some-
Oh, yes, they are all human.
Yes. Just making sure it's not some nomadic clan of gnomes that we're talking about.
Well, they do seem quite nomadic. I mean, they seem like a people who just enjoy traveling.
Are they the type to cause trouble?
Every time they've come through Lionsmouth, they haven't really caused any trouble.
I think it's safe to say that we can pay them a visit if they ever come by.
Maybe. So, what's your plan now? You're heading to are you just heading out now?
I want to do a bit of research into the mountains before we go.
Indeed.
Very well.
It is indeed not wise to move forward blind.
Besides, we don't know how long we're going to be out there for, so it may be prudent to pack some supplies as well.
Very well. Once again, thank you for what you've done for this town. It's, we're still in the recovery phase, but I'm optimistic. He heads back behind the table and begins cleaning some glasses. So, what do you do?
I think we're gonna stop by the archives first, unless a couple of us want to go and grab some supplies.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, we'll help grab supplies because books aren't interesting.
Yeah, I think Matthew will go with Korth.
I think he's trying to eat a few of mine and out of boredom.
Yeah, and promptly spit them out because he does not like the taste of paper.
All right. So, you head through the you're heading through the town of Lionsmouth right now, and yeah, it's a lot of the people recognize you as they pass, and you see their expressions are varying. Like some of them are giving you like thankful smiles. A couple of them look at you, just kind of staring, and then they just kind of look down.
At least they see us now.
For better or worse, yes.
Yet, memory is a heavy burden to bear. I wouldn't put it past him if they have some reservations as to us liberating them from their ignorance.
All right. So, you were heading to the library?
Yeah, I was at least. Who else is coming with?
Can I go with the other group?
Okay.
I'll come with the library.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go to the library as well.
All right. So, why don't we start with the group who is heading to the library, and the other group is going to get supplies?
Yes.
All right. So, why don't you type up in the chat what you guys plan on, grabbing?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and so the people going to the library. So you're looking for information on the area west of the city.
Yeah, like folktales, local folktales, a map of the area.
All right. You guys quickly start scouring through to see anything, and what I want from those people is everyone who is heading into the library, I want you to roll perceptions for me. All right.
Don't know why I rolled that twice.
It's fine. Yeah. Do you guys got your character sheets open?
Working on it.
Yeah.
That's initiative. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Yeah. Yeah, perception. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, your perception, Germo, it's in the little left red flag next to your character sheet. There we go. Awesome. Okay.
Jeremy's mic is working, right?
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
Alright, just making sure.
Okay. So, all right. So, it seems like from people's research, they're trying to find books, and Dara, you're the one who is able to find something interesting.
Interesting to me or interesting to the party?
To the party.
Okay.
You're looking at anything about information, and you notice that some of that information about it has been scratched out.
And we're all made aware of this?
Does Dara choose to make everyone aware of this?
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, no one can find anything about the valley to the west of Lionsmouth, and anything Dara has found is scratched out.
Johannes gives out a long sigh. Why do I get the feeling that the mayor has had his hand in this?
Which one?
The one that caused this trouble to begin with.
Hmm.
All right.
Now, I know we don't have it, but would prestidigitation clean the scratches?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Do we find a map of the area?
Nope, that's also not there.
What about information pertaining to the travelers the innkeeper mentioned?
There doesn't appear to be any books about. There doesn't appear to be any books about them. No.
For such a regular presence in this town, you'd think they'd keep records as to their comings and goings.
Well, this is currently the library. Any like fiscal records, you'd have to do research somewhere else.
I guess we can stop by the mayor's office.
Mm-hmm. All right then.
Dara wants to look for one thing in the library, just in case it may not be there.
Okay.
What are the chances there being an actual wizard book in the library? Like a spell book?
I mean, an empty thing that you could use as a spell book, it would probably be there.
But not a full one.
Not
Or not one that's written in.
Not that has anything written in it, no.
Okay. Not something that's been accidentally misshelled. Okay.
No. All right. So I believe like certain people in there were looking for rations.
Yeah. Rations, maybe some rope or rope and some tinder.
Oh, speaking of rations, did you see my wall of text I sent you last?
Your wall of text.
If you didn't, you can read it later.
Yeah, I did see that. It's like, yes. So for those who don't know, so there is a party stash that you guys all have access to. So you guys are going to have to collectively decide where the party stash is going to be held, because this is a lot of stuff. So if you guys have like a carriage or a tent, it's like, because you can't really carry like all of this like on you.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to decide like where your party stash is gonna be.
Well, I guess it depends on who's carrying what.
Yeah.
I believe my words were, God, are you there? I'd like to withdraw 4 gold and a potion from wherever you keep our stuff, aka the party stash.
Yeah.
So, but yes, with the party stash, you guys are gonna have to, I mean, I could just divvy out the coins evenly automatically if you would like that.
Yeah. Well, we already have flint and steel, and we have a bedroll, but I don't know how many camping supplies in total we have.
Yeah, you got rope, you got flint and steel, you got water skin, and in terms of rations, you have 2 weeks worth of rations for one person.
And let's see, there's 7 of us, right?
So
Plus
2
we need
days
to
worth.
account for how much. Plus we need to account for how much Korth will eat.
Yep.
Well, Korth will go out and hunt for his own food if need be. Also, I would recommend that we get tents.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was alluding to as the camping supplies question. Also, we should probably get some medicine kits.
Indeed. So,
And some thieves' tools. You never know when they come in handy.
All right, so let's start. Let's start this. So, how many more? So, are we getting like a week's ration for each person? Because a single week's worth of rations is 8 silver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's
Wow.
reasonable.
I, that sounds.
What's a week's worth of rations? How many
A week's worth of like 1 week's worth of rations is 8 silver.
No, I meant how many uses.
It's 1 week's worth of rations. Just you eat one a day.
Okay, so it's 14. Oh,
And of course, that
1
doesn't-
weeks is 12. No.
It doesn't quite account for. It only accounts for how much it takes to keep you satisfied throughout the day. Not
Yeah,
Mhm.
it'll keep you going. It's not like the best stuff in the world.
It's like medieval armies. Whatever you call the ration kits.
Yeah, I was more of
MREs. That
I have
that's what
rations in
I'm
my
saying.
inventory. It says I've already used 2, so it's 5 out of 7. That's why I was less asking.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be 7.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, there's 2 sets of these, so yeah.
So how many rations are you guys
Right.
purchasing?
Dara is good.
So we should only need 6 then.
Okay. If you're going to purchase 6, that'll be 24 silver pieces. So basically, that's 2 gold and 4 silver.
I definitely have that. I could probably pay for that myself.
Well, you can also pay for it from the party stash.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Also, mine did bring up a good point. We probably should get tents.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And tents. So, why don't we get a tent for each of you?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how many tents?
7.
7 tents. Okay. So that's 56 silver.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What next?
Let's see.
Anything else?
I think.
Didn't we say healer's kits?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 at minimum.
Mhm.
Dara has 1 already, so... Oh, speaking of which, do healer kits need to be refilled?
No.
Okay.
I'm
While
not
you're
sure
figuring that out, I'm
Pathfinder
going to use
needs
the restroom real
one
quick.
anymore, but
Say what?
While you're figuring that out, I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you only need really 1. So yeah, the healer's kit is technically reusable.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they're not like a 1 use only.
Mm-hmm. So we technically could get by with just Dara's.
Well, no, because then I would need to pass around to everybody else. And during combat, yeah. You can use them in combat to sustain to get rid of the dying condition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But also remember we do have 2 people who can heal.
Do we?
Yes.
Yeah, Falsifa and
Yeah.
Gray.
plus I have natural medicine, so I'm not sure I need a healer's kit in order to treat wounds. As long as we're in the wilderness.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good call.
So I would say get maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, let's go with 3 just to be safe.
All right, so keep in mind that these healers' toolkits cost 5 gold a pop.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. 2, 3.
They also weigh 1 full bulk, so
All right. And now you said thieves' tools as well. All right. So, how many thieves' toolkits are you buying?
Let's just maybe go with 1.
Okay.
those don't have limited uses, right? No. Though
Well,
I think they can break.
yes,
Can't they?
yes, they can break, but they technically have unlimited use.
I think we should ask our resident rogue.
Yeah.
How many thieves' tools do you think we should need there? Ghost?
Those have thieves' tools?
Yeah, I have 1.
So 1 extra set weight is all we needed then.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and
I was
technically,
That's what I was
yeah,
thinking.
and technically,
Yeah.
if those break, you can actually get a simple replacement just for 3 silver. So.
Yeah. Other than that, I think we may be good.
Okay. All right, so I'll just give you guys the replacement picks. All right, is that good? Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think you're ready to head out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though we should probably wait for Johannes to get back.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Did Lionsmouth have a magic shop?
No.
I guess it I got ate by the Hydra too.
But while we're waiting for Johannes to get back, I would recommend looking at the party stash and looking at what the items and equipment that you guys have, and maybe start divvying them out.
Yeah, I don't think the wagon springs can hold much more.
So yeah, I'll just give the thieves toolkit replacement picks to Alyara. And who's getting the healer's toolkits?
Well, why don't we give 1 to Falsify?
Yeah, just in case she doesn't have any
Spell slots.
Yeah, or
Exactly.
either spell slots or is not in an area with nature.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe 1 to Gray.
He's not trained in medicine.
No. Who else is?
You are, Matthew.
Oh, I am.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take 1.
Okay. Who wants the so who's going to get the last one?
Not it.
I mean, Johannes is trained in medicine too, so that probably would be prudent. Okay.
We should ask when he gets back.
All right, I'm back.
All right, so Johannes, do you want the last healer's kit? Because you're the
Yeah,
only...
sure.
Okay.
I'm trained medicine.
Yeah. All right, so who's going to take the Cloak of Feline Rest? Because basically with this you can rest in any you can rest anywhere without having to you can comfortably rest in any space so long as it's not wet or particularly hazardous.
Well, who's not going to be in standard lodgings for long periods of time?
I mean, if I may point, like Dara really likes to sleep everywhere. Dara and Korth seem to be the ones who like to sleep everywhere except a nice bed.
Well,
Technically, Dara doesn't sleep. Dara meditates, so...
I don't think Korth would really wear a cloak.
So,
That being said, we could leave it in the stash and sell it later.
you could.
I mean,
it is worth 20 gold.
we could, though Matthew could also use it since he's a ranger.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed.
Okay.
Why don't we give it to Matthew for now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giving it to
Yeah.
Matthew for
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, have that
Yeah.
be his part of the stash.
Yeah. Also, I would be careful right now, Matthew, because you are currently encumbered.
Yeah, I should probably.
Yeah, you should probably.
Fine.
It's like, are you gonna leave something behind in the stash, or are you gonna sell it? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna leave my neck splitter behind in the stash
Okay.
because
Anything else?
I mostly. Let's see. And the mortar. I don't need that.
Okay.
I can take the mortar.
Okay.
Actually, let me see if I have one already.
Order weighs nothing.
Yeah. It's light, so.
And then I'll also put my.
Yeah,
false
I can take the mortar.
Okay. Careful, Johannes. You're also encumbered.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'll put the short sword in the stash for right now too.
Okay. Johannes, yes, you are encumbered.
How do I put the items in the stash?
You could just click and drag them into the stash.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna take the 10-foot pole and put it in there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry for asking, but where the heck is the stash again?
It's in the party sheet.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
on the-
folder.
You go to the folder called the party and click on open sheet. It's a document with the corner folded.
Yeah.
And it's popped up. Thank you.
You're welcome.
No problem.
All
Yes.
right,
So yes, I am using encumbrance.
Yay! Though to be honest, it's better to use it on like a computer system than on pen and paper.
Yeah.
The computation is being done for you.
Yes. So while you guys are deciding what to there is the Fanged rune.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what that Fanged rune does is you can transform into a smaller medium animal that wields like the fanged weapon in its jaws. So basically you could like transform into like a miniature great gray wolf Sif.
Oh, puppy Sif.
But the thing is, it's like the animal you will transform into the animal that matches what you are most closely associated with.
Ooh, I just thought
Interesting.
I just thought an idea with the fanged rune.
Yep.
Do you want
If
it?
I just put that on my dagger, I could just be able to sneak into places because I'd just be a small cat.
Yeah. So, do you want to? Would you
Actually, you would be a large house cat.
a small or medium animal? So basically, a small cat. You could transform into a small cat.
I am kind of curious as to what it will transform each of us into.
Yeah. So basically, it says an animal that matches you are most closely associated with, or a wolf if no specific animal is applicable.
Yeah, but remember, small is not a house cat. You would have to be tiny to be a house cat.
Small as a dog.
I don't know. People have
Well,
had
small as a
lynxes
golden
as
retriever.
Wow. So. Hmm.
So maybe a
Tiny would be
bobcat
house cat.
So
or
yeah,
a puma.
And just sit.
yeah, like
And just sit on the idea for a bit.
All right, so there's also the 3 scrolls that you have: the scroll Sanctuary, Calm Emotions, and Locate. So the only two does Johannes? Did we go with the? Oh no, we didn't go with the scroll one for you.
No, but I can use magic items.
Oh yes, you can trick magic items.
And here's the other kicker. Because now I'm a wizard, once I gain wizard spell slots, I can learn these spells.
Yeah, but they have to be on your tradition spell list.
This is true.
The
They
scroll-
would have to be arcane.
Yeah.
The scroll fee is going to come later.
Yeah, so currently the only one who can actually cast Sanctuary is Gray. So why don't we just give that to him? All right, and
Cool.
Calm Emotions is... Yeah, apparently Gray is the only one who can cast that one too. Locate.
I'm special.
Okay, so this one's an arcane. So Dara could cast this one. So are we going to give that to Dara?
I'm fine with that. I can't use magic anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
And then there's the cantrip deck. So basically, let's see. You could basically cast any cantrip, apparently.
I think it's random, isn't it?
You envision your... Thick parchment cards, each roughly half the size of in a precise. Each card simply states the name, color-coded based on its school. So yeah, and a spell attack. Okay, yeah. So basically, it's yeah. I'm gonna have to pick which cantrips those are.
Oh, you pick. Oh, you envision your desired cantrip.
Yeah.
Does that mean you? No, wait. You envision your desired. That line is confusing. That makes it seem like you get to pick.
It contains 5 cards of a single common cantrip. So basically, yeah. So basically, it's all essentially one cantrip. Yeah.
Packet of a single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to roll some dice, and so we can see what the cantrip is going to be. Okay. Okay.
Now, I know cantrips can be written on scrolls. Could Dara learn a cantrip from the deck?
No, because each card simply states the name of its cantrip color-coded based on its school.
It doesn't actually give you the formula. Okay.
No, it does not.
I would have to learn a cantrip from from a wizard's book or from somebody who knows a cantrip. Because you can't put cantrips on a scroll.
Nope. All right. Okay, so why don't we roll? 28. 1, 2, 3.
It's the question mark cantrip.
5, 6,
Oh my gosh, you learned metronome.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nope.
Oh, how fortuitous. The cantrip is Needle Darts, and that's on and Needle Darts is a cantrip that is on all spell lists.
I don't think you actually need to be a caster to use a cantrip deck.
No, you don't. So, it's something everybody can use. So, who wants it?
A cantrip deck?
Yeah.
Of needle darts.
Yeah.
It's 5 castings of needle darts.
Well, I am tempted. I'm kind of encumbered as it is.
Mhm.
I have a question. Is that auto heightened when we level up, or is that only at level 0?
It's at level 1. But it says level 1 spell, DC of 15, spell attack modifier +5.
Perfect.
But yes, and the thing it has 0 bulk, so it's not gonna affect anybody's bulk.
Oh, okay.
So who wants it?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, Johannes, it is.
Also, speaking of cantrips, can you put infectious enthusiasm into my spellcasting?
Right, because
Yeah, my archetype cantrip.
Yeah. Okay, Eldritch Researcher. Okay. Arcane, Divine, Occult. That's an Intelligence. Okay. There we go. So, is anyone else looking at any of the stuff in their in the stash, or no?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I'm good.
All right. So,
Alrighty then.
are we gonna head out?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Are we heading to the mayor's palace?
Are we?
Yeah. Yeah, like the library was a complete dead end, so they're naturally the next best source of information.
Okay.
Well,
Heading over to the
then.
mayor's house. So, you head over to the mayor's house. It's still a little bit of a climb as the mayor's house just kind of looms over the town a little bit. As you get there, it's a couple of the staff notice you, and they let you in.
Mhm.
They know not to that if you're here, it's probably important. So you get to the mayor's office, and then you kind of knock on the door, and he says, "I'm busy, please."
Well, clear up your schedule then, because we're coming in either way.
And then you hear some shuffling, and he opens the door. Oh, what is it now?
We have a lead on the remnants of the postman, but it unfortunately takes us down to no man's land. You wouldn't happen to have any information on the mountains?
Can't say that I do. All I know is that not many people who go there ever come back.
So the story goes. But we found that there was some tampering in the official records regarding that region.
Really?
My money is that the former mayor may have had something to do with it.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Would you have a more reliable map that we can consult? Or any information found in the occult paraphernalia that your predecessor has been stocking up?
Unfortunately, that occult paraphernalia has been confiscated by those magic types over in Waterdeep.
Yes. Wouldn't put it past them to meddle in official investigation.
No.
Sorry, I was reading chat.
What can you tell us at least about the travelers that come in out of the area?
The travelers.
The one in the caravans.
Oh, those people. Well, they're a little unusual. They like to sing a lot, which is very odd. I've had a chat with a couple of them that do like to exchange stories.
So they're like bards.
A little bit, yes. They are like traveling bards. Their coins are a little odd, though.
Odd.
So,
Yes. If you give me a second, he reaches into his drawer and he pulls out one. You see this gold? You see this coin right here? It looks like an ordinary gold piece, but it's like it's half silver, and I don't know the face of the person minted on it.
May I have a look?
You look at it. He hands it to you, and yep, you kind of look it up and down. Sure enough, it's Electrum.
Does the face have any have a name inscribed into it?
It does not.
I can't say I've seen this before either.
Yes.
What kind of person uses Electrum coins?
I don't know. It's really, it's really silly, but Electrum coins exist, and apparently, and technically, it's good.
Glorified counterfeit,
I
in
mean,
my opinion, but
the weight of the metal alone is valuable.
glorified counterfeit, in my opinion, but if it's money, it's money, I suppose. Do you know when do you know their regular travel patterns? Like, when did they usually come into town?
Well, before all this business with that horror went down, they usually come around once a month. A lot of people didn't really trust them, but money speaks very loudly.
Indeed.
Why didn't they trust them?
This is that when you first got here, did you receive that much of a warm welcome?
I mean, to be fair, people had vanished, and there was a lot of strange things going on.
Well,
and
they
there
didn't.
was,
Well,
you know,
people didn't know people had vanished.
yes, but they also had been lacking sleep, and I mean, there was a lot of extenuating circumstances that don't necessarily contribute to a very bright and sunny personality, if you get my meaning. So.
Yes, but in this case, it's a group of people coming out of a region where no one has been able to return from. Doesn't that strike you as a little odd?
It does indeed.
Either they're from another world or they have some very interesting magic at their disposal.
There are plane hopping carnivals and traveling performers and whatnot. It's not an unthinkable, thing.
Yes, you're talking that one festival at Baldur's Gate. I'm familiar.
I should know. I've actually performed at one of them.
Really?
Yeah, yes, after my stint in Candlekeep, I was short on cash and basically had to play the carny for a bit before
Isn't
getting a
that the-
printing press.
Isn't that the Witchlight?
No. Well, the Witchlight is one of them, but there are several interplanar carnivals.
Got it.
Can't say I was a very good performer. It was a rather short stint, but
Yes.
well, beggars can be choosers, and I was very close to becoming a beggar in that case.
Yes, you were close to. That's what you were very close to your last days, and that's what it was called, the Circus of Last Days.
It's why they brought me on board. And strangely enough, it was partially how I managed to come to meet Korth. He was meant to be one of the next attractions there, but my father was a druid, so the sight of the cage animals just didn't sit right with me, and they were underfeeding him. So, on my last day there, I broke him out and never looked back.
Oh, wonderful. But to get back on topic, if there was anything, I wish I could help you in this, but you are now as informed as I.
Well, it was worth a shot at least. I want to get at least a little bit of info before charging off into the dark.
Indeed.
Yes.
We do appreciate what
Yes.
information you have given.
Yes. Sleep in. If I may make a recommendation, I have been there a couple times during the day, but a couple of the druids in the area have cautioned people not to stay too long at night, and I can see why. I've heard things. It gets a little spooky.
What kind of things?
You've heard a wolf howl before, right?
Of course.
Naturally.
Something about the way that some of those wolves howl was off.
In what regard?
Deeper. More, dare I say, intelligent.
Wolves are rather
Like
intelligent
it had a
creatures.
rhythm to it or something?
Yes. But that's all I can really help you with.
The forest has its own ways of doing things, but there might be something to your rumor.
We'll see. Well, I wish you luck. Have a.
Dara has a question.
He looks down at you, and his eyes just kind of widen. The
Oh
bottom
god, he's back.
the bottom of his eye twitches.
Has anybody found a cat with a collar on it that says Whiskers?
No.
I hope he's okay.
Matthew just looks confused.
All right. Well, if that's all, I guess we can head out.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
So you all load up. Your stuff. Load up a carriage, and you head out. So.
Johannes is riding out the front, keeping his lantern at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
Actually has me thinking, who's actually driving the carriage?
Who is? That's a good question.
I can.
All right. Very well. All right. So, you start heading through, and you notice that the further you get into this valley, it's just the less worn the road seems to be. The further you go in, the less traveled it seems to become.
Yeah, the less dug in the paths.
Yes. And any footsteps on the road, they begin to diminish. Wherever this place. So yes, this road is not very well traveled. It is clearly traveled, but just not a lot.
I have to say, Matthew, As apprehensive as this whole thing makes me, there is a certain thrill in exploring uncharted territory.
I must say I agree.
Yes. As you weave in and up down in the mountains, the breeze is very pleasant. It starts to become a little bit overcast, but you don't think it's gonna rain anytime soon. It's just the clouds are beginning to block out the sun a little bit. You can see that there is still one very clear pair of footprints that's heading down the road, and it hasn't diminished yet. You can only assume that those may belong to Nash. Unfortunately, as the day keeps going on, it begins to get a little late. And the sun and even though the clouds kind of cover it, it's starting to, the sun is beginning to set.
We should probably set up camp.
Indeed.
I'm going to take first watch. No
Alright.
telling what might happen to us out here.
I got second.
Let's try and find a clearing.
All right. So, you all.
How long is a watch?
Well, depends on.
Typically, if you've got a good group, you can 4 at least. You do 2 hours each.
Yeah, I was thinking either 2 hours or an hour and a half.
Yeah,
So,
Korth will
since we have a
raise-
big enough group, an hour and a half is probably not a bad idea. And then we just rest for 1 extra hour, and we all get 8 hours of sleep.
Actually, after the first 4 hours of watch, Dara can wake up and take the rest of the night to watch.
Or Dora.
Yeah. Dara can take most of the watch, but yeah. So most of it. So yeah, it just So Johannes and Gray have volunteered to take the first 2 watches, I believe. And after, if you guys could just just knock out the first 2 hours and then just have Dara take the rest of it.
I believe it's Broovia. I mispronounced that. Sorry, reading chat.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And anyways, so why don't we get over here?
Yeah,
So you have all set up camp.
Also, Korth will volunteer for watch in case something happens and the other person doesn't wake up in time.
All right. So
Yeah.
Johannes is going to be taking first watch. So Matthew will head in here. Gray will head in here. Falsifa will head in here. Korth will head in here. Alyara will head in here. And Dara will head in here. All right. So, Johannes, give me a perception check.
Gladly. Oh,
All right.
I'm gonna roll that. I'm sorry.
You want a hero point that?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Right click and re-roll using a hero point. All right.
Seem slightly better.
A little bit.
Yeah. So you're looking around and just kind of keeping watch over everything. You're seeing that everybody is pleasantly sleeping. You briefly pass by Dara and kind of peek in out of curiosity. Dara's just sitting very still. It's a little unnerving. You don't peek into any of the ladies' tents. You're not you're not a monster.
No.
Oh, hey!
Wait, there were ladies here?
There are 2 ladies here, Aliara and Falsafa.
Wait, they're ladies?
Yes.
You wouldn't know a
What?
lady is if it slapped him across the face.
Yeah, Jermo, stop being mean. You're mean.
Eh.
That was in character.
Oh, well. But yeah, so Johannos, you're just walking through, and it's pretty uneventful. It's you don't notice a lot of fauna around here, but yep, you just make your rounds, and things have passed pretty uneventfully.
I suppose he starts talking to his lantern. I suppose the first watch is going rather uneventful. I've been called a bit early.
All right.
What say you? You think something might come out and jump us?
The lantern does not respond.
You've never been the talkative type. You need to work on that.
Well, it is about time for Gray's shift.
All right, do I need to roll?
Nope. Johannos just grabs you up.
All right, Sun Priest, your turn.
Okie dokie.
But
Anything-
actually,
Anything strange happen?
Nope, it's been rather uneventful. Just
All right.
don't blind the whole camp if something does show up.
All right. I'll let you guys know if I hear or see anything.
all right. So now, Gray, perception, and check in the chat. Yeah, we got this thing to work again. Yeah, just click the little dice icon in the chat. All right. So you begin to make your rounds, just kind of cracking your neck. It's a little tiring, but again, things just kind of, you don't hear much other than just the crackle of the fire. You walk out for a little bit, just grab a few discarded branches, just kind of throw them on. So yeah, things are going pretty swimmingly. Nothing seems to be going wrong, which weirdly makes you nervous. And it is about time for Dara to wake up.
All right. I walk in and I nudge the doll.
All right.
The doll just slumps over and falls over.
I pick it up and walk outside and I place it on the stump and I say, "All right, you're on duty. I'm done."
Be creepy on your own time.
All right. So, perception check from Dara. And the perception in the chat.
Yeah, I know. Just give me 1 second. Is this even in my? No, I have to find where my book where it says this thing. I'm just going to do it this way. Roll.
So yeah. About an hour passes. You're looking at, so you kind of occasionally change positions just to kind of switch things up. But yeah.
Oh, do you do the creepy rotate your head all the way around?
That beep, beep, burr, burr, burr. All right. And
I don't know if I can actually fully turn my head around 360 degrees.
Yeah.
I can, but I don't know if I can do it 720.
Yeah, and since it's another hour, you can get another perception check.
Ooh. Good roll.
You begin to feel a little odd. And as you turn around, you notice something moving off in the distance.
I look at it. Can I make out what it is?
It's a
Is it coming closer?
It's a fog.
Is it coming closer?
Yes, it is.
Is it a strange kind of fog?
It's you can't really tell, but it's quickly moving in. You can almost, at this point, you're starting to not be able to see much. Other than the lights emanating from the campfire, you can barely see your own straw hand.
Okay, that's it.
Johannes murmurs in his sleep. He comes. He comes.
Let's see. All right. You shoot out the detect magic pulse. You don't detect any magic.
Did I hear Johannes?
Yes.
He comes. He comes.
I'm gonna go to Johannes and try to take him awake.
All right.
Where?
There's a fog, and you were talking in your sleep. You were saying he comes.
Who comes?
The fog is
What's this
weird.
about? Johannes picks up his lantern without saying another word and goes outside.
All right. You go outside, and yeah, sure enough, you can't see a darn thing. All you can see barely is like the presence of light from the campfire, so you know where not to step to burn yourself, but you cannot see a darn thing.
What about his lantern?
His lantern can show light, but that
Is it auto lit though?
Yeah, I can turn it on and off at will.
Yeah.
I meant, is it detecting anything?
Yeah, he's shooting out. Yeah, so
I don't know how his lantern works, so.
yeah. So the way Johannes's lantern works is he can attempts to reveal the unseen. To know, so. So
at its current level,
yeah,
it aids in perception checks towards anything within its light, which reaches out 20 feet in bright light and 20 feet further in dim light. And it gives me a +1 to recall knowledge against creatures against that bright light. And it allows, and it gives me a chance to find perhaps environmental hazards, haunts, and secret doors, but this, I'm not sure.
Dara does not know what to make of this fog. Fog is thick, but this is thicker than thick.
Can I roll an occultism check?
Sure. whatever this fog is, you have never seen anything like it. You've never heard of anything like it. This is completely unknown to you. As far as you know, it's not hurting you, but you can tell it's unnatural.
He puts his free hand on the hilt of his rapier. He tries to make his way to Gray's tent.
All right.
I was just trying to keep looking around.
So yeah, using your lantern, you're able to navigate a little well to Gray's tent, but yeah, this is you're having a lot of trouble. You can barely see. So you think you find Gray's tent. Are you gonna wake him up?
Yeah, psst, whoever's in there, wake up.
It is Gray's tent.
Gray just kind of pops his head out. It's like, what's going on?
What indeed? Can't see a damn thing in here.
Gray kind of like squints his eyes and looks around. It's like, are we in a cloud bank?
Not sure. The altitude doesn't seem right. This fog, it doesn't feel natural.
All right.
Feels otherworldly somehow.
Do you think we should go back to back, get everyone else up, expect trouble?
That would probably be best, but we should be careful. If we get separated, it would be very easy for us to get lost.
Yeah, that's why I'm suggesting back to back.
Yes. Let's find Matthew and Korth. Perhaps they can have a better, they can do a better job at navigating this fog.
Well, if there's something in the fog, we might not want to alert it that it might not know we're actually here, so let's try to move quietly.
Agreed.
All right. So what's your actual plan here?
We're gonna wake up Korth and Matthew and sticking together a group. We're gonna wait out the fog.
All right. So Matthew's right there. Korth is right there. So yeah.
Let's gather the outlying tents and then move our way to the inside.
Okay. So you wake up Korth, and you wake up Matthew. So Korth and Matthew, you wake up and you see just like you can't see because this fog is just so all-encompassing. Actually, for everyone who is currently awake...
Alright, who wants to wake up the ladies?
And listening.
Who wants to wake up the ladies?
No one wants the job.
I'll bite that. I'll bite that arrow.
Okay. All
I mean,
right.
there are guns in this world, so you can't say bullet.
So yeah, Matthew just you just tap on the front of each of the ladies' tents.
You might want to get up.
Yeah.
You might want to get up. Something.
What is
odd has
it?
happened. A strange patch of fog has invaded the camp.
That's quite the fog.
Where are you?
Exactly.
Actually, with all the fog, it wouldn't be you couldn't even see the lady. So
Yeah.
Where are you? One of life's great mysteries. One of the big questions in life.
and
Actually,
I'm so sorry.
Aliara might be the best suited into the fog because her dominant sense is hearing.
Okay, well, here's the thing I
Huh.
need from you all.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Fortitude saving throws in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Ooh!
In that case, I'm going to do a re-roll if it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Could I reroll too?
Yes, you
Wait.
can. Reroll using a
Whoops.
hero point if you so desire.
Not 20.
Dang, Aliara.
It's.
So,
Okay, I'm going to need to actually get that heritage up. So
Mm-hmm.
no, it's not heritage.
I'm not gonna bother.
Okay, so here's kind of what happens. As you're all just kind of looking around trying to decide what to do, suddenly you feel this overwhelming feeling of weakness.
Like nausea?
Not nausea, just like
Fatigue.
weakness. Falsifa, you are the first to drop unconscious. Matthew, you hear Falsifa drop next to you. Dara, you're the next to fall unconscious. Just feeling feeling whatever, you can't lift your arms, you can't feel anything, and you're slowly just like fading. Matthew, you're trying to help Falsifa, but then you too are fit. The weakness overcomes you. Aliara, you hear the people next to you just dropping. Then you hear this big flump as Korth just slams it into one of the stumps.
Oh no!
Ow.
Wizard man down.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like
ouch.
Gray. Yeah. Johannes is. Yeah. It's just Johannes. Johannes falls down as well, but his is a little quieter.
As he falls down, he takes one last look at the coin. Or we can make out as the coin.
Yeah. Yeah. Gray, you're trying to find Aliara in the fog, but unfortunately the fatigue hits you too. You're also unconscious. Aliara, everyone around you is now unconscious, and you're fighting, just struggling to stay awake. You're the last one, and unfortunately,
Yeah.
the fatigue gets to you too. And the last thing you see before you pass out, you see a shadowy figure in the mist, cape billowing in the wind.
Oh.
And welcome to Curse of Strahd.
I want to invite you to dinner.
We are so dying to meet you.
I'd like to offer exciting new timeshare opportunity.
What's a timeshare?
Yes. So, when you wake up, when you wake up, it's morning.
Whoa, pretty.
You're all just passed out next to the campfire. Nothing appears to have hurt you. It's like you still have all of your limbs.
I check anyway.
Yes, everyone check. It's like Gray checks all of his limbs. He's just counting. He still has all of his gear. He still has everything. Falsifa and Matthew, both of you look around. This is not where you fell asleep.
Johannes takes a look at the coin
This
he has
world.
collected in his hand
Dot
now
has
that the
been
air is
connected.
much clearer.
Sorry, what did you say, Johannes?
He takes another look at the coin he has clutched in his hand now that the air is clear.
Yeah. Nothing appears to be different about the coin.
Is this
Can I
where we
roll a
made
check to
camp?
figure out who it is?
You would not be at, no matter, even if you got a nat 20, it wouldn't help you at all. Because in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, nat 20s are not automatic successes. Falsifa, what were you going to say?
Is this where we made camp? I don't think. Is looking around.
Yes.
Yep.
You're looking around. The trees are very different. While you can still see some mountainous trees, the foliage is a lot thicker.
This isn't where we made camp.
No, it isn't.
Does that mean someone moved us? And our tents?
The fog seems to have indicated as much. This place, it almost reminds me of the Feywild, but wrong somehow.
Are our tents in the same place that they were before? Like the same orientation?
Yes.
Everyone be on your guard.
Yeah, Korth is going to get on all fours and start prowling around the perimeter just to get an idea of is it safe or not.
You're prowling around the perimeter, and can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Yes, again.
You smell blood.
Hmm?
Am I still within line of sight of everyone? Or
Yes.
Yeah, Korth waves the others over.
Johannes runs up to him.
Matthew does the same.
Falsifa is not far behind.
Yep.
I smell blood.
Where?
Korth nods over in that general direction.
Yep.
And then will slowly start stealthing his way over towards it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, just full hunter mode now.
Mm-hmm. Very well. So, yeah. So, he's moving. So you see Korth leaving. Is everybody gonna follow him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dart's going to get on top of Court's back.
Nope. The moment he does that, Court's going to knock him off. He's trying to be a sneaky boy. He doesn't want anything to give him away.
Okay.
On that note, Johannes puts out his lantern for the moment.
All right. Okay. So, with that, hopefully this works.
Well, that didn't cause whiplash.
You begin to stroll around following the blood trail. And you find its source. A dead man leaning against a log. What do you do?
Okay, a thought. Does this smell familiar at all? Like the scent?
You give it a good whiff. He smells a little bit like Lionsmouth. You see, tied onto his side is a mask that looks a little bit like the false Hydra.
So, this is Nash, I presume.
It would appear so.
Found him quicker than I expected.
Okay.
Matthew's gonna check over the body and see if he can, determine the cause of death.
All right, that would be a medicine check.
And meanwhile, Johannes takes the mask off his side and gives it a look over.
Lara's just going to be paranoid and cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, you cast Detect Magic. Nothing, no pings. All right, medicine. So you're looking over this guy, and you can see, you can see that this guy has a few bite marks on his leg. But something's odd about him. He seems emaciated, dehydrated. And Dara, you're looking around. You see something odd. On this tree, right next to the corpse, there's a dagger and tally marks carved into it.
Or tries to pull the dagger out.
You pull the dagger out. It comes out pretty easily. You look it over. There's nothing unusual about it. You also see that there's a sentence carved into the into the tree.
sentence say?
In the chat.
Oh. Well, I guess I get to do this now.
Does everyone else in the party see it?
Well, that's what I'm about to do because I don't actually need to do anything to cast this other than just cast it. I'm going to go with, I'm going to use message to Ohanos. Look, I'm just staring at the words.
The horseman rides, the seer spoke true.
Those tally marks. Do you think he got lost?
Actually, how many tally marks are there?
11.
That might explain why he's so thin.
11 days or something else?
Since it's on a dagger, I'm guessing 11 victims.
Hmm.
I was thinking the same.
Is there anything particular about this dagger? Or is it just like
Well, you
any
don't
kind
you don't see any
metal?
you don't see any blood on the dagger. No.
No blood, and it's made of steel?
It's an ordinary dagger. As far as
Johannes
no magic coming
goes back
from it.
goes back over to the corpse and gives him a proper look down. A proper look over.
Yes.
Other than from what Matthew has stated, there's nothing else. There's nothing else unusual about him.
Is he carrying anything in his pockets?
A little bit of gold, but that's about it.
Eh, won't be needing these anymore.
Dark. Yeah, so you're just gonna... So yeah, he has about 5 gold and 5 silver on him. So you can just add that to your inventory.
Of course, that's assuming there's even a town around here.
So, after all this investigation, are we able to tell exactly how long he's been dead for?
He's been dead for less than a day.
Oh, so... Alright.
Oh.
This was a fresh kill.
Yes. From the start that he hydrated.
Which means that his killer must be somewhere around here too. We need to
Do you
pack
know
up camp
what
and
killed
find
him?
some. We need to pack up camp and find a safer place. And find a safer place to move to.
Indeed. We should not stay in one place too long.
He slips the mask into his backpack.
All right. So, what do you do?
Well, Korth is going to have himself some breakfast.
No.
Well, is anyone going to stop Korth?
Not really.
No.
Is there any actually
No.
stopping Korth?
Is it?
Not after everything Nash has done. No. Dig in.
Well, Korth.
Wait a minute. Korth?
See, he's about to
Drop
numb
it,
on the leg,
Korth.
and he's giving you a glare. What is it, Falsa?
You don't know where he's been. Not much meat on those bones, is there?
She has a point, actually. Plus, we don't know if Plus, we don't know if there's a sheriff around here that might get suspicious at our doings.
Yeah, Korth
That's why.
just drops it.
I mean, it's kind of dry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus, we still don't know his cause of death,
Yeah, we do.
do we?
Yeah,
Determined.
yeah. His leg got mauled pretty badly.
But by what? Other than Koth.
Actually, he does. Johannes does give the bite mark a look over.
So yes, anyone trained in nature can recall knowledge on that.
Okay,
Let
I'd
me double
like
check.
to examine the bite marks.
Okay.
I am. Haha.
So yeah, that would be a nature
Damn it,
check.
where's my recall knowledge? Oh,
Give me a moment.
I could
All
just do
right.
that.
Yep. Yeah. You're
Oh,
able
for
to,
goodness sake.
you're able to find it?
It's under the hand icon.
Yeah.
In your character sheet.
Yeah. If you need help, I can just
I've got it.
Oh, you got
Almost.
it? Yeah, you got it? Okay.
I do not got it. Sorry.
All right,
Okay.
so open your character sheet,
No,
and
I can
there's
just
Oh,
put
the
it-
hand icon.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
So-
proficiencies, and nature should be under there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
just
left
put
side,
the little-
5 foot down.
There we
One
go.
of these days, I swear
There.
we'll get the hang of Foundry.
Yeah. All right.
Today is not one of those days.
All right, Falsifa. You recognize these instantly. These are wolf marks, wolf bites.
Hmm.
So this guy was probably attacked by a pack of wolves.
What did the mayor say about the way those wolves were howling?
Well, they're not picky, that's for sure.
But yes, Korth, as you pick up the body to try and eat it, you notice that you see something glinting underneath the body.
Yeah, Korth is just going to flop him off to the side and see what it is.
You pick it up. It looks like a compass.
Yeah, he's just going to toss it to Johannes.
So Johannes, Korth just throws you this thing and he goes back to his meal. You catch it.
Wait, does he notice that Korth is throwing it at him?
Yes.
That would be funny if he didn't.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be mean.
Flonk.
Yeah. So Johannes, you gonna investigate it?
Yeah, I give it a good look over.
So yeah, you open up the compass and your eyes widen. The compass needle is just spinning rapidly. No matter which way you put it, direction you put it.
Does anyone else have a compass?
I have a compass. I'm checking the compass as we speak.
Falsifa, you pull it out. Same thing.
What kind of magnetic field does this place have? Are we in like a place surrounded by iron mines? Because the dwarves could definitely get a kick out of this. And again, there is something about this fog that may be affecting it. It's not as thick as it was before, but still omnipresent. In any case, you should probably look for nearby hamlets or village, where we can stay the night. Being out here is too dangerous.
Indeed.
All right.
Let's-
So you guys
let's pack
going to
up
leave?
then. Yeah.
Very well. Mhm. All right. So. All right, going through. Looking around, you're kind of moving through the trees, just trying to see if you can get to anything. And sure enough, you think you see a road.
Well, this is a start at least.
And unfortunately, you begin to feel something quite cold. Like brush against your noses. And then your arms.
Johannes just pulls out his rapier.
It's beginning to rain.
Yeah, I don't think your character is going to be able to fight the rain.
Not unless you can magically control water.
You have to be
Yeah.
more so jumpy. He puts the rapier back in his scabbard dejectedly.
Yeah. Matthew just pulls his hood further over his face.
Philosopher holds out a hand to catch some of the rain. It's coming down heavy.
Durst thankful he's wearing a hat.
Don't forget, we also got an unused cloak if someone wants to put it on.
Dora's afraid he might get soggy.
Yeah. Matthew's just gonna hand him the cloak.
Very well. So, as you keep going, you're starting to get a little miserable, and off in the distance, you're passing by some untended farmland. The trees
Like
begin.
the fields are left fallow.
Yeah, like people haven't been working on them for a while now. The tree line begins to open up, and off in the distance, you think you could see a house.
Is there any light coming out of the house or smoke from the chimney?
Indeed, there is.
Well, it's a sign of civilization, at least.
Mm-hmm. As you approach the house, you can see two figures out in front. Where is it? They appear to be two children. One is a small little boy, just kind of clutching a handmade doll and just kind of shivering. And the other is kind of a preteen girl with a red cloak. And she appears to be making calming gestures towards the little boy, just kind of they appear to be hiding under a tree just right outside the house.
Good day, little ones. Awful weather to be outside, wouldn't you say?
They look up at you. It is. It's just we don't think it's a good idea to go back inside.
Whatever for. Isn't this your house?
Yes, but she cups the boy's ears. There's a monster in there.
Can you describe this monster? His expression growing very grave.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard it.
What does it sound like?
Groaning, yelling very deep. I can't. I hear it at night.
Wait here. We'll look into this for you.
Thank you.
Have you had anything to eat yet?
Yes, we had breakfast.
And you said this thing comes out at night.
Yes.
What hour would you say it is now? We can't quite make out the sun from here.
Oh, it's morning.
Would it be safe to go into the house now?
Well, it's not safe for us. Do you think you could do something about the monster?
That's what we're hoping.
Thank you. What's your name?
Call me Mr. Underhill for now.
Okay, Mr. Underhill. My name is Rosavalda, but you can call me Rose. This is my little brother Thorn.
Pleasure to meet you, Rose and Thorn.
What? Do you have a last name?
Durst. I gotta put that into the chat. We don't want to go back in until the monster's gone. We can't take it anymore.
That is fine. Stay here.
Oh, and do you think you could also look for our little brother Walter?
Has he gone missing?
Well, it's just we kind of ran out quickly, and we don't. He's somewhere in the house. We don't know where he is.
I'll see if I'll keep an eye out for him. I can't make any promises though.
Thank you. So, you look at the house.
Oh, it's rather fancy for a farmhouse.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Whoever these people were, you can kind of infer that they're probably rich.
I was expecting a rundown shack.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways. Let's move carefully. We don't know what's in there.
Could be a poltergeist. It does seem to add up to the symptoms of a haunting.
Could be their brother.
We don't know
Where
that
are their
yet.
parents?
I think we're about to find out.
So, why don't we take I think this is probably a good point for us to take a small break.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been going
Yeah.
for a little bit, but I think this is probably a good point before you enter the house to take a small break.
Yep.
Mhm.
I need to get some lunch.
Yeah. So we'll be taking a 10 or 15-minute break. second. Need to change that to... Okay, there we go. There we go. That'll do it. All right, so, and we are back. And... Almost just getting something ready.
Everything between 5 and 19 counts as a medium.
5 and... Yeah. Oops.
So what I'm thinking is to take a quick look through the house, come back out, and talk with the children some more until night falls.
You're going to talk with the children until night falls?
Yeah, after we look over the house.
Okay.
It is only breakfast time.
Assuming we don't intrude on whatever this thing has made its lair.
Okay.
Well, we do. We find it. We kill it. We eat it.
That's also assuming it has a corporeal body to be eaten.
Hey, I have the hand wraps of Mighty Blows. I can eat ghosts now.
We can probably eat it like the forest demon from the end, the Smiling Friends Halloween episode.
I mean, there is an archetype called Ghost Eater, I think.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
Yes, there is. So.
I think that's in name only.
Well, hey, it was my hometown just a few days ago. Constantly in a thunderstorm.
All right, so. One second. Just trying to grab something. Where is it? Ah. Okay. So. That's weird. It's not here. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I had this. I don't know why this is being stupid.
Ghost?
What?
That was a joke.
Huh.
So is Korth the Scooby of this particular mystery gang here?
No, nowhere near as cowardly.
Yeah, nowhere near.
Just as big as an appetite, though.
Yeah.
If Falsifa turned into a dog, she could be the Scooby.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily make me the short shaggy of the group.
Well, you do got the facial hair for it. Well, actually, maybe a little too much.
Yeah, but he's a black lung, not a stoner.
Okay.
House doesn't turn into 13 ghosts. We're good.
All right, I'm gonna have to quickly pull something up because something got deleted, and I am very upset about that. I have to be very quick. But yes, you have entered this strange house. You can there's like this big iron gate that just kind of creaks open as you enter. So, what do you do? Story's in your hands.
Let's move forward as a group. We don't know what's in here, and it's unwise to split up.
What do we see in this next room?
I can't see anything if you don't move first.
Well, I'm trying not to. Okay.
Take it nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Yeah. What's this over here? Is like a furnace?
Give me 1 second.
Looks more like an ottoman.
No.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this. Okay. Okay, so where you are right now, this is so yeah, where you're currently standing right now is this grand foyer. This grand foyer? Hanging on the south wall is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, which is a stylized golden windmill on a red field. It's flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors leading from the foyer lead into the main hall.
We can roll out the connections. Gray?
Yeah, Gray, you coming?
Yeah, you're falling behind.
Sorry, wrong button.
Yeah. You can click and drag your token to move. You click and drag your token to move.
Alright, he's moving.
No, he's rotating.
I can't zoom out.
Yeah, you just use the mouse wheel. You don't use control or anything. You just use the mouse wheel to zoom out.
I can't see my character or move him.
Your character's right here, and I just moved him for you. There you go.
You see him now?
Yes.
Yep, I got it.
Alright, there we go.
So, this wide hall, it runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted at the wall above a fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are innately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Whoever these children are, they come from a very rich family.
And as you enter this place,
Six chimes.
said it was morning. They did say it was morning, right?
They did
Yeah.
say it was
Children?
morning.
Didn't realize it was that early.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Korth
Oh.
found the dining room.
So yes, Korth, you step into this area. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine.
I have a feeling Korth only noticed the food.
Yes.
And everything you just described went completely unnoticed.
Is the table actually set with food?
Yes.
Okay.
I know it looks tempting, but don't touch anything.
So, there are 8 placements.
Are there any servants here? Who set out this food?
It seemed like they were expecting company.
Yes,
though.
exquisite dishes lay on grand platters, succulent roasted poultry, glazed with a shimmering honey sauce, perfectly grilled cuts of beef, still steaming lightly, and a variety of...
Yo, Hanos goes to take Korth by the hand and lead him out of the dining room.
And with this other hand, you see him reaching out to the further distancing food.
A variety of cheeses and fresh fruits, freshly baked breads, giving off a comforting aroma.
Dragging him out.
Yeah, stop it, Josh. You're making me hungry.
Korth. Between you and me, does this look in any way suspicious at all?
No.
Not suspicious at all.
Did I hear him say the word suspicious?
I know this might be hard for you, but put the food aside and think about this logically. There are 2 children outside who had to flee their house.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, a suspiciously decked table
Mm-hmm.
with food that apparently hasn't been touched at all. Yeah, we see no servants and no other signs of life so far. And we have reports from the children of a monster lurking around.
Are you suggesting the food is bait?
Exactly. Are you familiar with the tale of the Princess of the Underworld? She ate the food that was in the underworld and couldn't leave.
So?
I have a sinking suspicion that the same kind of bait is being laid out for us here. Until we see any other signs of life, do not touch anything.
Indeed.
Oh.
You just ate. Come on.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Johannes. Over here.
We better keep this place locked up too.
What, you guys find the pantry?
I don't think so.
You have. This is the kitchen and pantry. It's very tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. Work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop it. Stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. It's bent to iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door. In the right-hand corner of the room stands a small wooden door set into the wall. Gray and Johannes, you have entered a gray-furred wolf frozen in place. It's only a moment before you realize it's not moving, and another before you realize it's not alone. This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are two additional stuffed wolves, a large gray wolf and a smaller brown wolf. Two padded chairs draped in animal furs face a hearth, with an oak table between them supporting an assortment of objects. Chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs, and 2 cabinets stand against the walls. A pair of small toys seems to have been forgotten beneath one of the chairs.
Psst, Korth. Care to join us for a moment?
Hey, those cabinets, any of those cabinets look like I can get into them?
Yeah.
Do any of these wolves smell like the ones that might have killed Nash?
Yeah, Korth will take a few whiffs to see if he can pick up the scent of Nash's blood.
You cannot smell Nash's blood.
Well, not
Grant,
Nash's blood, just any of them that might smell like
they do
who
not
smell my mingle with the blood.
They don't smell similar, no. Gray, you're trying to get into these cabinets, but you're having a little bit of trouble. It's locked.
Can I get a Jimmy over here?
You called?
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, I need help getting this this cabinet open. I have a feeling a little hunting room might have some fun stuff in it.
Dart detect any magic in the immediate vicinity.
There is no magic within the immediate vicinity. At least nothing unexpected.
Johannes, are the wolves' mouths open?
No.
He tries to wedge their lips open to take a look at their teeth.
You're able to do that, and
Okay, there it is.
what's your angle here?
I'm trying to compare the teeth size to the bite mark.
They do not. You're pretty sure they don't match.
That's a tempting lead ruined.
All right, so just click the thievery check in there.
Yep, I was just waiting till.
Yep. You're lucky you got such a good modifier. That was the exact DC you needed.
And that is why I called the Jimmy.
Okay, the what?
So yes, inside the inside these cabinets, which one is this? Is a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, and a hand crossbow, and a total of 60 bolts.
All right. I'm gonna grab a crossbow and some bolts.
Which crossbow are you grabbing?
I guess I'll grab the heavy.
Keep in mind that you are only trained in simple weapons.
Okay, but better to have it and not need it.
Yeah.
No, he didn't call you. He said his.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Sorry. It's crossbows are. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong notes. It's just 2 crossbows and Yeah, and one hand and whoops, and one hand crossbow. They're both just regular crossbows. Okay.
Okay. I take the regular crossbow.
Okay. You take one. All right. So you take one of the crossbows and 20 bolts. I'm assuming.
Sure.
All right.
What's this cabinet here?
It's. Oh, I'm sorry. That's actually a bookshelf. The cabinet's actually on the other side of the room. My bad.
Oh, that's a bookshelf.
Johannes goes to take a look.
Yeah.
So that's a bookshelf. That's the cabinet.
Yeah.
Okay.
My apologies. I got that mixed up.
All right. So what do I see in the bookshelf?
All right. Let's see. Gonna need to pick that up. What do we got here?
Is there a genealogy I can reference so I can at least
Let's see.
I can get an idea of what this family is?
These books appear to be fiction. They're all fiction titles. So it appears that the person who uses this den is uses it for recreational reading.
I see.
Oh, where are you going?
One second. So, who's taking the other crossbow?
I would imagine Eliara would.
Oh.
I already have a
Yeah,
crossbow.
I can. Yeah, I can take it.
Yeah, I already have a crossbow. I'm good.
Well, you have one crossbow, yes, but what about second?
I don't need a second crossbow.
All right.
Needs a second breakfast, though.
Who wants to take a look upstairs?
I still think it best.
Dar's gone.
Let's go then.
Find it best that we all stick together.
Whoops. Okay, so Germo, you got to stay with the rest of the party.
Okay.
Yeah. Make sure.
I was about to say the same to Dara.
Yeah. Germo, you don't need to hold control to zoom. Just use your.
I'm not holding control to zoom.
Well, that's usually what. That's if you're holding control and using the mouse wheel, that rotates your token.
I was trying to zoom out.
Yeah, you don't hold. You just use the mouse wheel. Yeah.
So what do we see in this hallway first before everybody locks themselves in rooms?
Everybody's just running around.
Yeah, sorry.
Stick together. I don't trust this.
All right, so Aliara, since you were the first one to enter this room.
Yep.
Just making sure.
I mean, are these armor stands?
Yes, they are. So yes, this particular upper hall. Liara, before you entered the door, You thought you could hear the sobs and muffled gasps of a woman in pain. And as you entered, they vanished.
If he didn't already, Johannes,
okay.
Johannes flicks his lamp back on.
Yeah. So, yes, Aliara, this is, it's an undecorated bedroom with a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is an empty footlocker. You can yeah. And to your left, you can see tidy servants' uniforms hanging from hooks.
So this is probably servants' quarters.
Did you tell everybody else what you heard?
Was just about to do that.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and do that now.
Yeah. Falsifa.
Mm-hmm.
You can see over here, there's this portrait. Like right here.
Oh.
You can see over on this, hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait. A man and a woman and their two smiling children. They're Rose and Thorn. And cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby. You're looking at it. The mother's looking at the baby a little scornfully.
Josh, I need a ruling.
Yep.
How much can I abuse detect magic?
What do you mean?
Can I spam it like in every room?
Well,
I'm trying not to abuse it. That's my problem.
Well, the thing is about detect magic, if you're in exploration mode, which you guys are, you can actually consistently be using detect magic. It's just that you wouldn't be able to do anything else. Like, you couldn't, like, search for traps. You couldn't, like, investigate too much. It's like if you're just using detect magic all the time and, like, until you tell me otherwise.
Let's just say
your whole being is focused around being a magic radar.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm not using it to detect magic constantly. Maybe just when I walk into a room.
Yep. Yes.
Does Johannes see Falsifa's reaction to the painting?
I could say yeah.
Johannes? Is it just me, or does the mother seem scornful?
He turns up to look at the painting.
Yeah. As soon as Falsifa points it out, yeah, you kind of notice it too. It's just kind of this half-lidded glare towards the swaddled baby in the father's arms.
That must be Walter.
Yes. The question is the baby legitimate?
That sounds like a legitimate reason for a legitimate explanation for a mom to not be happy about the baby.
Yeah. Gray. In this library, you can see velvet drapes covering the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in the corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs, and floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the southern wall. Rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. You're also lurking at the desk, and you see a piece of sheet music on it.
Alright, I peek at the sheet music.
It says, Song for Elizabeth. and there's a handwritten, partially burnt note that's sitting beside it. It reads, Bullwharton's words can open the way.
Sounds like a riddle. I make a mental note in my... not a mental note. I make a note in my journal about it.
Okay.
Or replace E flat on the piano.
You play...
And for those who don't know what that is, I think it's E flat is Wiz. That's when you hit all the keys at the same time.
No, that's not E flat.
Oh. It's an E. I think it's an E.
No, E is just a note.
No, when you hit all the keys at the same time, it makes a note, but I believe it's the note of E something.
No, that's not a thing.
Yeah, as also a musician, I'm telling you that is not a thing.
Hey, Jermo, are you looking through the bookshelves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna speak up as soon as I had a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you with that.
Alright, so we're digging through the bookshelves. See if we can find anything interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
So, where is it?
Books, lovely books.
Oh.
All right.
You think maybe...
Perception check in the chat for Gray and Johannes. Oh, okay. So, Gray, you mentioned to Johannes the little riddle that you found. Bullwharton's words can open the way. Johannes, that gives you an idea. You start looking around, and you're looking for the name Bullwharton. You find it. It's a book titled An Architect's Art, written by Archibald Bullwharton. You grab it. There's a click.
Wow, looks like that riddle was...
Click. That sounds like secret room.
Yeah, did everybody else
His
hear it,
riddle
or
was-
is everybody else just rushing?
Seems his riddle was more literal than
Everybody just heard.
doing.
Everybody
he
just heard
expected.
secret door.
Secret tunnel.
Are those-
Secret tunnel.
Are those
Power
bones I
spin.
find? Yeah, are those bones I find in the back?
Yes, there are bones stuck in a chest.
Dara spins the globe.
He opens the chest slightly
Yes. There.
to free the skeleton and peer inside.
So, yes, as you open the chest, there's a as you approach, there's a triggered dart trap,
Oh shoot!
and you can see 3 darts stuck in the dead adventurer's leather armor and rib cage.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So yeah, whoever this guy was, he didn't check for traps.
The trap isn't still active, is it?
Nope.
All right. Johannes gives a sigh of relief and opens it all the way.
Mm-hmm. You open it all
And
the way.
then triggers the second trap.
Just you.
And so you find quite a few things in here. I'm going to need to pull this out. All right. Hopefully I. Okay, so you find about 25 gold pieces in here. And
All right. Put that in the stash.
you also find a few spell scrolls.
if you wouldn't mind passing me a couple of those and any documents that you find in there.
Yeah.
He hands him the scrolls and starts rooting around for any documents that may seem interesting.
Yeah. 1 second. So, yes. One of them is a scroll of bless.
Excellent.
Another one is a scroll of detect poison.
Hey, Korth, I think I'm your new best buddy now.
And the final one is a scroll of spiritual weapon.
Excellent. Any other documents in the chest?
Yes. You see what appears to be a deed to a windmill.
Interesting.
And also you see a letter written in very extravagant text.
All right. I'll open it carefully. Does it have a seal on it?
Yes, it does.
All right. What's the seal look like?
Give me 1 second. Where is it? It looks like this.
Interesting.
Well, at least it's not another windmill.
And this one, and here's the letter.
My most wretched citizens, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You say that you are cursed, your fortunes spent, you abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another, and sired a bastard son. You toyed with magics beyond your comprehension in an arrogant attempt to suckle at the teeth of power. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from your fate? I think not. You deserve your fate for all you have done. Your lord and master, Count Strahd von Zarovich.
As soon as he hears that name, a chill just shoots down Johannes' spine.
You good?
You remember when I said that there was one such vampire that may be, that may have the power that the mayor has sought?
Aye.
That was the one I was thinking of.
Again, you see Matthew body like tensing at the word vampire.
I'll be perfectly honest, he sounds like a pretty upstanding guy if he's decrying these horrible people for sacrificing.
I would not say that calling out is the same as upstanding.
I've heard that name before, but only in fairy tales as a child. I never once imagined to believe that they could be real. We'll talk about this later. This matter just got a whole lot more dreadful.
I see what you did there.
All right.
I still want to check out that other room real quick.
You said, what was the note you guys found?
You found sheet music.
There's instruments in the next room.
Bring that sheet music here.
Yes.
Alyar, I thought I heard you say something about. Actually, did Alyar say anything about the voice?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's why I asked about casting detect. Then that's why I asked about casting and abusing detect magic. So
I couldn't hear you quite clearly through the walls, but I thought I heard you say something about a voice.
Yeah.
Mind showing me where you've heard it?
That's just in the room down the hall. Over here. But when I entered, silence.
I was gonna stare into the fire.
Korth, you might want to come in here for a sec. Alright. Everyone be quiet. Close the door and everyone be quiet. I need to focus for this.
Hold on.
So-
I think Falspot also was looking for something.
Seven o'clock.
7.
Oh, Falsifa wasn't. Well, she was looking for something, but it was just tieflings and their parental issues, you know.
So,
Alright.
She was just checking the baby in the painting for a pair of horns.
so as you shut the door, Korth, Al Johannos, and Alyara, you hear this.
Is there a specific direction where it's coming from?
No. You hear it all around you.
He sits down on the floor and puts his lantern in front of him and starts to concentrate.
I suspect this house might be haunted.
Can I roll esoteric lore for this?
Sure. I mean, it's not a hard check to figure out. Like, yeah, this is whatever happened here. Something really, really bad happened here. Almost like unholy.
That song sounds like a lullaby. I wonder.
Okay, Korth is starting to become a little unnerved. He's going to start doing a sweep, looking under the beds, looking in the chest, in the stack of the fireplace.
You checked
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
bed. Did you check the closet?
Yeah, there were just a
Yeah,
bunch.
I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah, there were just a bunch of. Yeah, there's nothing in this room. Just a bunch of uniforms and empty footlockers.
Once we interrogate the children again, we might get some more answers.
Yeah. Gray. The piece of sheet music that you had, it flies out of your hands. Almost as if carried by... it's almost like it's carried by the wind.
Oh.
And it lands...
on the piano, and the piano starts playing.
Nope, the piano doesn't start playing.
Oh, okay.
you got half of it. I'm impressed. All right.
I'm actually looking. Where are our
What?
abilities?
Proficiencies. You are
There you
trained.
go.
You are trained in performance.
Be careful, daughter.
Are you going to play the song?
I will attempt to play the song.
If I recall, I think I have a proficiency in playing. Just let me check.
You also have proficiency in performance. So yeah, you both can sit here and play the song.
Did you want to lead?
Be my guest.
Okay. So,
Put my skill to the test.
you play the song. It's a little eerie, but there's also something jovial and bouncy about it. So yes, it echoes throughout the conservatory and echoes into the hall. The rest of you can hear it being played. And something's happening. It appears that the flames in the fireplace are dancing to the music.
Johannes, take a closer look at the fireplace.
Yeah.
Which fireplace?
Yeah. And also, the harp begins to play by itself. And you could see some miasma moving out of the walls.
He bursts into the conservatory.
You could see ghosts dancing about the room.
Johannes slowly takes off his tinted glasses.
Yes. You could see the Lord and Lady of the house standing by the fireplace. They're staring at you.
I am going to ask Johannes. Let's go talk to them.
I kind of glance around. I'm like, this has never happened before. I don't know what to do.
They're in the same room as us, right?
Yes.
Pardon me, sir, madam. What is happening?
Yeah. As soon as you speak to them, the ghosts vanish.
Blessed, I should have sent him that grid.
Hey, he said ghosts. They're ghosts. If there was any doubt, this place might be haunted.
Not really.
Also, you hear a yelp coming from underneath the piano.
Dara looks under the piano.
I look too.
Yeah, you all look under the piano, and you see this emaciated puppy.
Oh.
Is it Frankenweenie?
Nope.
Falsifer holds out some of her rations to the puppy.
The puppy just kind of looks up, kind of licks its mouth a little, just slowly creeps towards you, just starts sniffing the rations.
Hey, be
It's all
careful.
right.
When you use the word emaciated,
All right, I'll use starved. And you can see its ribs.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Falsifa, the puppy takes it. It's like it's slowly eating your. It's slowly eating your. The rations in your food in your hand, and you notice it has a collar on it. And this puppy appears to have identification. You can see a name emblazoned on the collar, Lancelot.
So that's your name, is it, Lancelot?
Its ears perk up.
Oh, you poor thing.
So it's eating the food out of Falsifa's hand. Just, it kind of, then after it finishes the food, it kind of cuddles up to her.
You are new pet. You are now ours.
No, we can't adopt another one.
Besides,
we can take Korth out. New pet.
Besides, he doesn't belong to us.
I don't see the owners anywhere around.
Yes,
The
you did.
children.
Outside.
The children.
We can check with them and see if it's okay if we can keep him.
No, we cannot deprive these children of a dog.
You guys can barely look after.
What? What breed? Okay, someone in the chat, Cole in the chat asked, "What breed is it?" It's a little golden retriever.
It is. They haven't been feeding it. Someone needs to take care of this puppy.
That's true. They said they'd had breakfast.
Dar just says
This dog hasn't
whiskers.
eaten.
You guys can barely look after. You guys couldn't remember to look after a cat.
I feel like we should requisition the dog until someone learns to take care of it.
Come along, let's get out of here. I think we've learned all we can for now.
I tried to pick up the dog.
Yeah, the dog.
Ghosts, starving puppies, and man children.
Yeah.
Name a more thrilling combo.
So Falsifa, you pick up the puppy. It doesn't.
You forgot a giant.
It offers no resistance.
So I take the puppy with us.
Yeah. You pick up the puppy and you're looking it over for any other signs of wear and tear. You kind of blink. The puppy's a girl.
Odd name for Lancelot, but okay.
Lady Lancelot, eh?
Unless they're trying to go.
Oh, hold on. Is there a third floor?
There is a third floor.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's investigate that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just about to say, there's another floor.
Actually, Dar's gonna look. So, do you tell us that the puppy's a girl?
Well,
I
apparently,
remark out loud that it is Lady Lancelot.
All right, who's coming up with?
Well, because Dar's gonna look at the puppy, look at the portrait, look back at the puppy.
The puppy is not in the portrait. All right. Yeah, Korth, you went downstairs.
No, he's up here with me.
Oh, he is? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, the downstairs and upstairs are swapped.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That wasn't my experience. I clicked on the what I thought was the upstairs one. Works fine.
Yeah, they are swapped.
Oh, that's weird. So everyone's hang on, slow down.
Yep.
Slow down. Everyone needs to be up here. I don't know why everyone wasn't up here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Dar can't keep rushing ahead.
Dar does have hyperspeed.
We're very energetic people because of break.
Okay.
It's
I don't care if you have hyperspeed.
It's the exploring me.
I don't trust. I don't trust us to be. I don't trust this place enough for us to be alone. Which means we stay as a group.
Hmm.
All right, so what everyone's up here. So you can see as you climb up to the third floor, you can see down the center of the staircase all the way to the bottom floor. And yes, up here, it's a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall draped in cobwebs. Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are covered with woodland seas of trees, falling leaves, and tidy critters.
Seems like someone hasn't. Seems like they haven't been up here for a while.
So, what do you do?
Let's just all take it one room at a time.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Or
It's a lot of.
why don't you
There's
open the door that's in front of you?
This is a lot of suit of armor for a farmhouse.
Hmm.
So, dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom. Double doors set with panes of stained glass pull open to reveal a balcony overlooking the front of the house. And as you walk around, you hear this.
There's that sound again.
Sorry, all I hear
Obligatory detect magic.
all I hear is the
Oh.
huntress from
Oh.
Dead by Daylight.
Oh,
Something appeared.
hello there.
You see a ghostly black specter tilt her head at you. The figure looks vaguely feminine. Shh. The baby is sleeping.
This feels like Luigi's Mansion.
Johannes says a necro. May I see the baby?
As long as you are quiet. Shh.
Johannes puts his finger to his lips for everyone to see.
Matthew nods.
Mm-hmm.
Come with me. She slowly opens the door. Shh. Isn't he adorable? You guys look in there, and you can see a crib in there, but you can't see a child.
Yes, most adorable.
May I? Johannes asks.
Go ahead, but please be quiet.
Johannes tiptoes into the room and tries to look into the crib with the lantern.
You look into the crib with the lantern. You see a tightly wrapped, baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
Is this
Is anything in there?
I asked the ghost. We just left Rose and Thorn outside. Is this by any chance their baby brother?
Oh yes, this is Walter. Rose and Thorn are such wonderful children.
They said they were concerned about their baby brother and asked us to bring him outside.
Oh, they're probably just playing a game. They're so silly.
They seemed quite distraught. One of them was crying.
Crying?
Johannes,
Oh, that's
Johannes turns
horrible.
around. Johannes turns around and mouths, "Play along."
So
Crying? Oh no, that's horrible.
So, am I seeing the swaddling and no one else does?
Yeah.
if I'm careful, may I check to make sure the baby is okay so that I can reassure Rosenthorn that their worries are wantless?
You have a good heart. As long as you are gentle, the baby is very precious.
Okay. Gray leans in and very carefully checks the bundle.
Can Gray see the bundle?
Yeah, Gray sees the bundle. He carefully checks it. There's nothing in the bundle.
Johannes
Well,
turns
I can see everything is fine.
Johannes turns to Gray. This is a very delicate situation. So until we find out what's going on.
Yes, I can see everything is absolutely fine here. I am going to go tell Rosenthorn that they don't have anything to worry about.
Oh, how
You have that meme line face on you, don't you?
Oh,
maybe.
How rude of me. I should have introduced myself. My name is Margaret. I am the nursemaid.
Much obliged, Margaret.
We are just a group of people that Rosenthorn invited, apparently in this game you mentioned. Apparently misunderstanding on our part.
They are rambunctious children.
Well, everything seems to be fine here, so I guess we'll just let ourselves out.
If you wish.
Have a lovely day.
Oh, but before... Oh, the baby seems to be stirring. She moves over to the crib. Ah. Such a beautiful child.
Indeed. We'll just let you be.
Yeah, she
Gray kind of like slowly starts nudging his way out.
Yeah, the ghost starts flying away with the bundle and passes through a mirror on the wall.
Johannes turns
Physical bundle.
Yes.
Johannes heads to the window and looks through the curtain to see what the children are doing.
You can't see anything. The house is surrounded by fog.
Dara wishes to push his hand against the mirror.
Secret door.
Do we dare?
There were other rooms, too.
I think I saw a broom closet over there, too.
Maybe one of them's magic. We should look at the other rooms first. So that leaves 8.
Hey, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you know what happens in a haunted house at midnight, right?
It's still in the morning.
Still
Yes.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 4 hours till noon, and then 12 hours till midnight. After that, so 4, 12. I can't do math.
16 hours.
Just something to keep aware of.
Yeah,
We're well
but
aware.
Johannes, when you looked outside, it doesn't look like morning.
Okay, guys, let's keep an eye out for 12.
So do we look upstairs or We're gonna explore the rest of the floor first.
Let's explore the rest of the floor first.
Yeah.
Just making sure no one else has gone up.
All right.
Can't go out that way.
Oh.
So
can't.
I have halted movement because there is something. I need Matthew to hit the fortitude save in the chat there.
You got it, boss.
Ooh. So
I'm re-rolling.
as soon as you open the door,
Okay, never mind then.
a broom flies off the wall and like smacks you in the face for 3 damage.
I think we found our Edmund.
Called that magic broom.
So
I'm glad you all are getting a laugh.
So
out
yeah,
of this.
it's still like and it's still stuck on your face.
He's being attacked by a broom. I'm writing this down.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab the broom.
All right. And so if you're going to grab the broom, I'm going to need you to hit that athletics check. You cannot grab it. Yeah, it's just like Matthew is flailing around trying to get it off his face, and you're trying to swipe at it, and you can't grab it.
Hold still so I can.
Anyone else gonna try anything?
Korth, with a grunt, will walk over and try to grab it.
All right. You can hit the same athletics check in the chat.
The dice do not like us today.
Nope, the dice do not like you. It's a yeah. Matthew is flailing around, and he seems like he's being pushed towards the little gap here.
Oh, he's about to be shoved off the 3rd floor.
Who else is gonna do? All right, so Alyar and Korth have tried. Does anyone else want to give it a go?
I might as well give my shot at it.
All right,
you
I'm gonna assist.
All right. So both of you hit that athletics. Yeah, hit that athletics check in the chat there.
Nope.
Oh.
You know there are other ways you can try and work this out. If you're not trained in athletics.
Well, like acrobatics or something else.
Try to think. You can think of something.
Dara has to roll Knowledge Arcana.
I'm gonna try with knowledge occultism.
Click the Arcana in the chat.
I don't. Oh, wait.
I don't think it appeared.
It did not appear. I was going to roll it this way.
It's at the Arcana save in the chat. Ah, well, never mind. But
I didn't see it.
Huh, that's weird. It should be there. But
No, it wasn't a pop-up like normal. It's both animated, blah, 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 and then it says Arcana. Right underneath it.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, it's fine. So Dara, you immediately know what this is, and as soon after the initial surprise wore off, and just witnessing everybody flail, you just kind of crack your neck and just say, what was the? You say, Yen Sid, and the broom falls motionless.
I see what you did there.
Dara's going to pick up the broom.
Hmm.
Do I know how to reactivate it?
Matthew's just panting and he's like, "We will speak of this to no one."
Yeah.
I
Yes.
promise not to publish my book in any area that you live.
Does Dara know how to reactivate the broom?
Yes.
Dara is going to
Please.
hoister the broom onto his back.
All right. So you know what you know is that what you know from this. The thing is, for your skill check, you actually got a nat 20.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you know that animated brooms perform menial tasks of cleaning and upkeep, but step in to defend their assigned room from intrusion.
Well, in that case, your movement is still currently locked.
Oh, oops.
Obligatory detect magic.
Obligatory detect magic. There is obligatory detect magic. There's nothing else in this room. It's just a storage room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, and old bars of soap on them.
Broom be detecting a broom closet. Or protecting.
I'm just gonna go over to this wall, catch my breath.
I'm gonna check this closet first.
Well, so far, good thing is because
yeah,
obligatory detect magic. I haven't sensed any magical armor yet.
Yeah.
Falsifa, Gray, you gonna join us?
Sorry.
Yeah, movement's been switched back on.
Yeah. But yes. Johannes, this dark room contains a wooded tub with clawed feet, a small iron stone with a kettle resting atop it, barrel under the spigot in the east wall. Cistern on the roof is used to collect rainwater, which is borne down a pipe into the spigot.
Is there any cologne in the medicine cabinet?
Yes.
He dabs some on his hand and gives a sniff.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
He pats him on his neck.
Little vain, are we?
Just a little. Be thankful I didn't choose mirror as my implement.
Yeah, careful their mind, your Gregor's showing.
All right. So.
All right, that piece de resistance.
As you enter this room, you see hanging from a noose tied beside the bed is a dead zombie.
A zombie or a corpse?
Oh.
It's it looks actually gonna see who's gonna know this. Oh wow. Okay, Johannes, you're looking at that. That's a ghast.
Everyone get back.
And
Ghast.
Yeah. So, and you're just waiting for it to just pop up and attack you, and it's not. Why isn't it attacking you? It should attack you. It's not attacking you. This doesn't make sense.
In any case, he pulls out his rapier and slowly inches up to it.
Yeah. Are you gonna prod it?
Yeah, just
all
one.
of the dead things in here have been intelligent. You might want to try talking to it.
He's checking to see if it's actually undead.
Yeah. You prod it a little bit. It just kind of unceremoniously sways back and forth.
Is there anyone home in there, so to speak?
There's no response.
He says the same thing in Necrol.
There is no response. So yeah, a bit redundant, but you have deduced that the guest is dead.
For now, at least.
Yeah. And you're looking it up and down, Johannes, and you see a letter clutched in its hands.
He carefully tries to pry it out from his fingers.
Yeah. It's a little tight because of rigor mortis, but you're able to pry it out.
Alright, he slowly backs away and opens it up in the light of the fireplace. My beloved children, I wish I could do what all fathers do and tell you that monsters aren't real, but it wouldn't be true. Life can create things of exquisite beauty, but can also twist them into hideous beings. Selfish, violent, grotesque, monstrous. It hurts me to say that your mother has turned into one such monster, inside and out. And I'm afraid the disease that afflicted her mind has taken hold of me as well. It sickens me to think what we put you through. There is no excuse. I only ask you, though I know I have no right to do so, to try and forgive us. I despise what your mother has become, but I love and pity her all the same. Rose, I wish I could see you blossom to a strong, beautiful woman. Thorn and Walter, I wish I could be there for you, but I can't. This is the only way. Goodbye. He closes the letter up.
Dara's gonna check under the bed.
You check under the bed, and you check under the bed, and you see a jewelry box.
And mage hand and yoink.
Yes, you carefully remove it out from under the bed, and yes. Where is it? All right. What is this particular one? All right. Down here.
Humongous dust bunny under the bed attack.
Right.
Actually, I think dust bunnies are an actual monster.
All right. You open the jewelry box, and it contains a lot of jewelry. If you had to guess, everything that's in here is worth about 750 gold pieces.
Oof.
There's also a letter in it.
Dara's gonna remove the letter, hand it to somebody else, and stuff the jewelry box in his stuffing.
All right. So it's just like, yeah, Dara's just like, I'm not reading whatever fresh hell this is.
Just so you know, Poppet, it doesn't belong to us.
I have a question about the children. How alive did they look?
They looked very alive.
Okay.
Alright, who's reading that?
I'll take over.
That bundle looked like it was material too, before it went through a wall.
All right, yeah, you're a little quiet.
That bundle looked material
No, not
too
you.
before
Not,
it went through a wall.
not you.
No.
Crimson.
Okay. My dear Mrs. Petrovna, your advice on dealing with this unwanted fiend in my home is quite good advice indeed. Tonight's ceremony will proceed as planned when the mood is at its highest peak, without, of course, the attendance of Mr. Durst. I must agree with you that, with the assistance of such a remarkably innocent subject, the results of our proceedings may be far improved. Innocent, of course, is not quite the term I would use. If nothing else, I am relieved that I shall soon no longer have to suffer the harlot's insufferable presence each time we must pass through her quarters in our meeting space. We shall be well rid of her indeed. My thanks, Mrs. Elizabeth Durst.
Okay, now I completely understand.
He had an affair with the nursemaid. And Walter's the child. What is this ceremony the letter mentions?
What was the subject?
If you recall from the letter from Strahd, they have an altar and apparently dark rituals. So
Right.
I'm wondering if she sacrificed the kid.
Well, we still don't know if this place has a basement.
Well, in the meantime, Korth is turning right around and going over to the secret door.
I was following.
All right.
Yeah, I think we're all leaving this room. This is,
yeah, this is too much nope.
Yeah, too much nope. That's about to get nopier.
All right. So, as you all just noping out of this particular room.
Where did my character go?
He's right here.
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah.
There he is.
Yeah.
As we're noping out of the room.
Yep, you're noping out of the room, heading past. Dara, as you pass this armor, it animates and brandishes his sword at you. And that's where we're going to be leaving things.
Aww.
Oh.
Darn.
I think I'm stuck.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
There I am. No, I was trying to move, and then he moved me, and it looked like I was frozen between the two states.
Yeah.
That will fixed now.
But yeah. So, that is where we're going to be leaving things for tonight. So,
Delightful. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was a broom again?
What do you mean? What was the broom?
I like the part when the broom attacked our party member.
Yeah, that broom.
That
was what was it called?
Broom of animated attack.
Thank you.
I am never going to live that down.
You mean broom of animated make party members arm flail?
It was 750 gold worth of jewels, right?
Yep.
Okay.
But yes.
It wasn't a broom of flying, but it almost sent our party member flying.
Yes. So
Jeremy,
great.
I swear.
So things have taken a turn for the oh gosh.
Yeah, that got pretty dark.
Mm.
Oh yeah. So and I was serious, guys, when I told you, like, hey, if there is anything upset you, any lines that I should not cross, let me know. I was dead serious. I was dead serious because this campaign gets really effing dark.
No, I'm still
good.
within my comfort zone.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
okay right
same here.
Same.
I'm good.
Yeah.
As long as we're not told to execute the puppy, I'm good.
Why'd you say that?
Now I was gonna
I
take
wouldn't.
notes.
Would detect magic have detected the armor?
No.
Okay.
I don't think the magic is enchanted. I think it's possessed.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, all right. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for joining us on this little adventure. So they have gotten a fair way through the. It's a fair way through this part, but we shall see how things go next time when they will have to deal with spooking possessed armor. But yes, it appears that this Durst house is more than what it seems, and there's a lot of bad crap that happened in here. But there's a dark feeling that they still don't have all the answers. So, have a lovely day, and take care.